quarterback situation with a lot of talent coming in. The guys maybe underachieved last year, other than DeAndre. What's your assessment of where that is in terms of what the old guys are going to have to do to hold off the new guys, and what the new guys are going to need to do to get in there?
Well, here's the thing I look at that. When you say old guys, the veteran players that they had 15 days to prove themselves to me in the spring. I'm going to be really focused in on these freshman guys that are coming in for fall camp. I know what some of these guys can do for 15 days. I've seen it. Some of them were highly recruited and hadn't cut it, and that's okay. I mean, we need plenty of water to be filled up on the sideline because you're going to, if you're going to play, you're going to prove it. And there's competitive confrontation that I love to have out on the field. And these guys have got to be pushed. And I'm not talking about just our veteran players, but our freshman players. I mean, these guys have been hailed as the next Heisman Trophy winner and All-American and NFL guys, and they hadn't taken a college snap. And I promise you, when we step out on the field, these guys are earning their way out there. And it's going to push some of these veteran guys. Some of these veteran guys are at a pivotal point in time in their career. You're either going to cut bait or you can go fish, one of the two. So that's kind of where I am with it. I mean, they know the way I feel about this. I love competition. It's going to bring out the best in these guys, and so we're going to find out real quick.
In that 15 days, what did you see with DeAndre Hopkins? Even though he's only a sophomore, he's a veteran now.
Great competitor. Has great leadership ability. Has got to get better without the ball in his hand. I know what he can do when the ball's in his hand. I know what he can do when the play is called to get the ball in his hand. But what are you going to do when the ball's not in your hand? And that's something that we've stressed, we've stayed on top of, and he knows it. If you ask him right now, what do you think Coach Morris thinks of you, he'll tell you that. I got to get better without the ball in my hand. So, but I want to be known as one of the most physical groups of receivers in the country. I know they can catch, they wouldn't be here, but I want to be known. Our trademark is finishing runs, finishing blocks, and being physical.
I know you haven't had a chance to work with him obviously this summer. How do you evaluate what Taj has done since the spring?
Well, I think Taj has to have a good summer. I said that when we walked off the field after the spring game. I mean, it was imperative that he's got to have a great summer. He knows it. Everybody knows it. The team knows it. They're holding him accountable. He's holding himself accountable. I think what he's done to this point, listen to them talk, and he's had a great summer to this point. He talks to me daily and keeps me in the loop on how things are going. He's on his own studying film. He's ready to go. He's ready to prove himself. But Taj also, just like I've shared with these other guys, this is a pivotal point. This is a pivotal year in his career as well. And again, going back to competition, he needs to be pushed. I want him to feel that, hey, yes, it is his job. But you know what? There's a lot of things that we're expecting of you as a starting quarterback for us. And the number one thing is learn how to manage the game. You don't have to win a game for us. Manage it for us.
How easy is it for